Good evening, team. I hope everyone is well. Today we will look at the same currency pairs as last week. We start again with the dollar index. Last week we marked this demand zone from which the price pushed back very nicely. I expect the price to continue its upward movement after a small recursion to the marked new demand zone. This week we are expecting the CPI, which states that the price of products is expected to fall as a percentage, which should lead to an increase in the price of the dollar. So having looked at the dollar, we now move on to the British pound against the US dollar. Last week, the price entered this 4-hour fair value gap from which the price reversed. After the price reversal here, we have a change of character after which we expect a recursion to this new supply zone. As with the dollar and British pound, there is news this week that the number of people wanting pledges is expected to increase in percentage terms. This news will contribute a momentary drop in the currency. After a detailed look at the pound, we move on to the Australian dollar versus the US dollar. So last week, the price had speculated that the price should continue its downward movement as it had reached our marketed supply zone. After the price drops here, we can see that we have a change of character, after which recursion to the new supply zone from which we will expect the price to continue downward. I also expect Australian dollar news to be bearish. And that concludes the weekly analysis. I wish everyone a nice and successful week.